Hi, I'm Laura Flanders of The Laura Flanders Show. Watch every week on Free Speech TV, Link TV, YouTube, or if you're in New York, CUNY TV. Prefer to listen? Subscribe to the free podcast at lauraflanders.org. I end every week with a commentary. I call it the F word. Here's this week's. Every Juneteenth has me thinking about life and the unknown and the experience of those who lived 2.5 years enslaved, denied the news that the Civil War was over and that the North had won. We don't always know what moment we're living in or what lies on the other side of now. We certainly don't know what we don't know. In this 400th year of colonial American slave capitalism, we don't know, for example, what it is to live equal and human and free. We do know what it is to be haunted by lost life and lost possibilities, and if we didn't know that before, many of us learned about loss from these long months of COVID-19. We know what it's like to live haunted. These past few weeks, my ghosts have been hovering, ghosts of people dead prematurely to cruelty and cancer and lack of care and violence, and to the bitter work of resilience, not revenge, and to justice struggles that flat wore them out. I'm talking about people, women of color mostly, whose chances for survival were shrunk by white men mostly, but not exclusively, and by systems that prized only whiteness and maleness and wealth. This Juneteenth, I'm wondering, are we living in that part of human history where a worldwide flu blamed on foreigners is followed by a reckoning and revolt and reconstruction, or the one where a worldwide flu blamed on foreigners is followed by white terror? What lives on the other side of this moment? Tulsa, 1921, or somewhere we haven't built yet? Can we even imagine what a future looks like that looks different from our past? We are seeing some new things. In his sermon last Sunday before an empty National Cathedral, itself a new thing, Reverend Dr. William Barber of the Poor People's Campaign called for a mass lamentation for the great, unlamented, unnecessary pile of American death. Different, we're learning to lament in our face masks. In her 1980 essay, Civil Wars, June Jordan called on us to be unruly, quote, "In the context of tragedy, all polite behavior is a form of self-denial," she said. All around the world today, people are rebelling, rudely waging nonviolent, disobedient, impolite war on racism with hand sanitizer and caring, defying public order while protecting public health. Now the truth-telling. James Baldwin called on Americans, especially white Americans, to claim our humanity by giving up our myths. Only then will we destroy our attitudes and get back our personalities, he wrote. So what comes next? The moment in which we all get human and equal and free, or another who knows how long delay? Which? You can watch this week's special episode on A World Without Prisons at our website, www.lauraflanders.org, and become a supporter of this work by joining us in Patreon partnership at patreon.com/The LF Show. And thanks. If you've yet to subscribe to our podcast, where you get all sorts of free extras, do it through your favorite podcast app. And if that app is Apple Podcasts, please take a moment to write a review. It helps us spread the word.